Drinking buddies, it's blind flight o'clock. Let's go.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, drinking buddies, so we got a blind flight here. This was sent to me by one of my wonderful channel members. What is that? It's kind of like Patreon, but you don't need to download another app. It's all done right here on YouTube, and there's perks involved. We have a Discord, and we do blind flights with each other and stuff like that, and this one was sent to me by one of the channel members. I don't have any idea what's in here. I just know that I have 5 samples in front of me, and let's see how we can do. Every video I've done recently, at least filmed recently, I have been trying to just pick what's best. So like for the Advent and for the, for my end of the year tournament, I was just trying to decide what's best. So I might be a little rusty because I haven't been trying to guess anything for a while. So let's go with class 1. Sweet honey, little youthy, like grains. Maybe that's just a little bit of a malt thing, maybe, malty. I like the flavors on this, but I don't know what that is. It's youthy, but not in a bad way. I don't have any idea what that is. We'll go with our normal scoring system where we're going with 1 point for type, 1 point for proof, 1 point for distillery, 1 point for whether or not it's finished, and then I can snipe a bottle guess for a bonus point. So that's a total of 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. We're going for 20 points. Let's see how we do. For type for this one, man, it's either young bourbon or Irish whiskey. I don't think the proof is very high. Maybe 90? I think I'm going to go with Irish here. Could be bourbon. I might change it. I'm going with Irish for now, but I could change it. Proof, I'm going to go with... we'll go 90. Distillery, we'll go with, what is the major one that does all of the whiskeys? I think it's Middleton's. Whatever Jameson, the Spot Series, and Redbreast are. And then finished, yes. Bottle guess, Green Spot. I am way off. Fully aware of this, guys. You guys are all watching this at home laughing at that terrible guess, but... Now this is something odd here. This is, I believe, to be something finished, because it's giving me a port wine thing on the nose. Or some sort of wine finish. Dark red berries as well. Dark red berries, I think that's an oxymoron. Dark berry flavor here. Dark berry thing on the nose. I think that could be bourbon. 90. I'm gonna go with Angel's NB. I'm gonna say yes finished, and I'm gonna say Angel's NB store pick. So I might up the proof on that because I think they're either 101 or 110. So yeah, I'm gonna up that to 105. More of a muted nose than the first two. But there's bourbon, vanilla, and brown sugar here. Oh, that's good. That's cherry. That's bourbon, vanilla, brown sugar. I don't know about proof on that. I suspect that could be... I suspect this could be a maker's pick, so I'm going to base my guesses around that. I'm going to go bourbon. That's 110 proof. Makers, yes, it's finished with staves, and maker's private selection. Probably not right, but that's the vibes it's giving me. Wildly different nose than the first four here. This is spicy and herbal, just off the nose. I would guess rye. Don't know if I'm going to keep to that after I try it, but spicy and herbal, so. Ooh. That's high proof. Rye? 125. This is really good. Really spicy, really hitting every part of my tongue with flavor. I dig that. I dig whatever that is. There's a little bit of a cola thing on here as well that I only normally get off a stag, so maybe I'm wrong guessing rye. For distillery, I'm going to go Buffalo Trace because that cola thing, not finished, no way. And I'm going to guess, you know what? I'm going to hedge my bets here. I'm going to still say it's a rye, but I'm going to guess that it's a Stag Junior for the bottle. Yes, you can do that. You can do just to help hedge your bets, you can totally do that. Oh, now this is a really nice nose. I don't even know where I'm at right now because now this smells completely different than it did before. This might be one of those where I go through a second time and everything tastes completely different and I throw away all my guesses. Yeah, this one's dank. This is wet books, leather shoes, old books. I really like it. There's also raspberry here, and man, it's like evolving in this glass. The more I swirl it around, the more I'm getting like, now it's like apple-y. This is something good. Oh. That is giving me like creme brulee vibes, so like those toasted sugars. It's got butterscotch. That is apple pie, like cinnamon and apples. That is pretty friggin' good, guys. That is pretty good. This is a good flight. This is a good flight. Whatever you put together here is really, I'm enjoying. I don't have any idea what this is. It's either bourbon or a low rye. So like a barely legal rye, like a Kentucky rye, 51% rye. So I'm gonna go bourbon. I'm gonna guess bourbon. I'm gonna go 115. MGP, not finished. And for a guess, I'm gonna go with that High West bourbon cask strength. Those recently came out, and I think that could be that. I don't think that's it, but that's the best I guess I can get so far. All right, drinking buddies, I'm gonna go through these again. I'm gonna go this way this time. I will pause this and fast forward through this, I don't know. But either way, you don't wanna see me go through the same notes twice. All right, drinking buddies, so I did end up changing a couple things. I changed this away from rye and then changed it back. I do think this is a rye, but it's giving me so many, like, I either think, it almost strikes me as like you took a rye and blended it with Stag Junior. That might sound like a crazy person's rant, but I don't think it's quite good enough to be a Thomas Handy, but it's like giving me some of those vibes. Like if you want to get a Thomas Handy in flavor profile, but you don't want to shell out the money, like this might be a bottle you want to look at. The last one I did change to a rye, and I changed it to High West Rendezvous Rye cask strength instead of the bourbon cask strength. And I'm not sure on that. That could be a bourbon, that could be a rye. I really don't know. My palate is a little bit off today. I will be freely honest. The first one I changed to a bourbon. I changed it to Dickel for the distillery. I changed it to 95 proof and not finished. And I went with Dickel Bib for my bottle guess. I don't really have a bottle guess, but that was the best I could come up with. Let's find out how terribly I did. I think I did pretty awful on this one. Wow, I am so bad. I am so bad. Well, at least I changed that to bourbon. I got the proof. It is definitely not Dickel. It's not finished though. So I got 3 there. The second one, bourbon. I almost nailed proof on the nose. It's definitely not Angel's Envy. It's definitely not finished. Got 2 there. Next is Frank August, the single barrel. So that's bourbon. That is 100 and I went 110 and it's 115.8. Darn it. It is definitely not finished and it's definitely not Maker. So I got 1 point there. Next, okay, cool. This is the Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye. And this is 115 proof. So I missed proof. And I missed Buffalo Trace, but it is rye and it is not finished, so 2 points. And then the last one is Blue Note Juke Joint, straight bourbon whiskey, uncut, unfiltered. Now this is Kentucky, not MGP, but it's 121 proof. So I failed miserably on that one. I got no points on that last one. So when I said my palate was off today, I didn't think that I'd be talking about an 8 out of 20 off. I also didn't think that I'd be talking about Jack Daniel's 12 year like it was Angel's Envy cask strength or store pick, whatever. I was good on proof, I was good on the bourbon, but everything else about this was giving me finished vibes. That one is very oaky. The Jack 12 is a really oaky bottle. Well, Mark, I really appreciate you for sending this to me. This is actually one of the better blinds I've done in a while. Thank you so much for this. This was really great. I'm really impressed with that Hard Truth Sour Mash Rye. Mark, you rock. I owe you. I got to send you a flight in return for this because this was really good. Yeah, man. Thank you. This was so fun. And thank you to all of you. Every time you guys like these videos, every time you guys subscribe to the channel, you make this thing possible. I literally can't do this without you. So thank you for that. Every time you guys hit that like button, you are making one guy's whiskey dreams come true because, every time you hit like, it opens more doors for me, which means more better content for you. Cheers.